أعزائي المشاهدين، أهلا وسهلا بكم في حلقة جديدة من برنامجكم برنامج إماراتي. كما عودناكم أن نستضيف لكم نخبة من رجال الأعمال داخل دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. يسعدنا اليوم أن نقدم لكم قصة نجاح جديدة مع الأستاذ سهيل من عيادة نوبل. Good afternoon, Mr. Soheyl.
Good afternoon to you.
How are you today?
Thank you so very much.
That's great. So would like to know from early beginning. I will take you back. Who's Soheyl?
Soheyl Simaei. I am from Iran originally. Soheyl is a person that always loved challenge in his life and is a big animal lover. So from the early age of life, I knew that there's a deep love with animals. So I tried to pursue this in my career of life. So I became a veterinarian and started to work as a veterinarian. And actually, I'm very proud of what I'm doing as a help to the animals, and which I think they are a part of our society and living society, an important part of our society. And I enjoy what I do. So from early days, I started to following my passion, and here I am.
Great. So you finished your study there in Iran and then you shift to Emirates. Which year you came to the Emirates, Dr. Soheyl?
2005.
That's great. So tell us about the experience, what you have been taking inside United Arab Emirates, how you study the market before you decide to open your own clinic.
Basically, this was just like an accident. So I was working as a veterinarian in Iran. So I was working in a very famous veterinary clinic. We were so happy, we were well settled. So we just had a plan to visit Dubai because everybody was talking about Dubai, even it was early days, but still Dubai was Dubai. And UAE was always like one of the leaders of the region. So we wanted to see where is UAE, where is Dubai. So we just came to visit with family, and the moment we landed here, I just fell in love with this city. I fell in love with this country. I fell in love with people, with the culture, it was home, but it was different. So we had a great friend here which assisted me a lot. So I asked him, how is the veterinary market here in UAE? He said it is small, but it's growing. So he was so generous to help me and send me along with one of his friends to go and speak to the authorities, to go and see who the clinics are and what is the environment they are working. And I was absolutely surprised with the class of work and the quality they were offering at that year. So it was way ahead of us back in Iran. So and I saw, wow, there is a great potential. This is gonna grow. So I started to visit different competitors that they are today, but also they are our friends. So they were generous enough to give us the information. And I never forget, I visited Dubai municipality for the first time just to get some information how the veterinary is. I'm talking about the veterinary division. They were so generous and so welcoming. And I saw the differences. Oh my God, this is a land of opportunity. And people are so welcoming, they're generous to give you information, they try to assist you, they try to support you. And you won't believe, I had a license, everything. I sat in the airplane to go back and I said, I'm gonna come back.
Oh, wow.
So it just took me a month to make the decision. So I went back. I still have those days licenses back home. I said, no, this is not enough for me. For someone who really loves animals and wants to grow and wants to be one of the leaders in the industry and be familiar with the everyday technology and really support and do, because this was a passion.
Of course.
So I packed and I came to Dubai.
A small idea till we reach in this success, let us talk about Noble and which kind of services you're offering for the community.
Sure. Noble started, Noble is my child. So Noble was born in 2005 and in 2006. So I started this company, as I said, with a lot of passion and hope. We started with a very small budget, very small budget, obviously, because we were even as you can see now, we are a bit from the center of the city. So the residents in the area, in the region, they really appreciated having a veterinary clinic in the community. So, and I worked day and night, probably some days even 15 hours, 18 hours, some days 24 hours, because I from day one we had emergency service in this clinic. So we started Noble from zero.
How many employees you have in that time, doctor?
At that time, at the beginning, it was only me.
Wow, amazing. And how many you have today?
And then I added 2, and I have now 35.
MashaAllah, God bless them, all of them. Let us talk about, there is a big challenge between this kind of companies inside United Arab Emirates, how you know. So how you prove yourself in the market? Let us say, what is the specialized in your clinic?
Sure. Yes, there is a big competition. There are a lot of other clinics in the city, thankfully, because they are definitely receiving the same support and the same. They have the same vision that we had. So everybody starts a business, they have a vision, they have a hope, they're coming. But what we try to provide that is different with the others, we try to be focused and concentrated in the quality of the service.
Of course.
So if you are asking me about the different departments of the clinic, we almost have everything. Starting from dermatology to endocrinology, going to the most complicated surgeries, endoscopies, ultrasounds, x-rays. We have 3 laboratories inside the clinic. We have the most advanced surgical equipments, from laser CO2 machines to different level of lasers and even endosurgery. So we have a lot of equipment, and whatever we earned in this company, we try to reinvest back in the company, and that made the company stronger. So then, obviously, they always say, not everything is about the equipment, also the people who sit behind and operate the equipment. So we try to collect different nationalities. So we are having many nationalities, so we can speak many languages in this company, so we can service many different nationalities, because some people still prefer to speak in their own language. So try to handpick the people after this many years, to bring people with experience, with the quality, so we can maintain that quality. That is our vision. And great. I believe that's what helps us to survive still today.
How I see when I came in, doctor, of course, there is many brands of food, of dogs and cats and this kind of all the animals, of course. How to select this kind of brands to be here with you in the clinic?
Obviously, nutrition advice is a part of the clinic service. So we always say good food is a good investment for health. So when you are getting a good food, you're investing in health of the animal. So many people say, oh, this food, with this price I'm paying for this bag of food, I can buy 3 bags in a supermarket or stuff like that. But they don't know they're going to end up paying a lot for the treatments caused by the improper food. So choosing a right food, thankfully, when I started in UAE in 2005, probably there were only 1 or 2 brands of good food. And nowadays, we have the majority of the good brands of pet food coming from all around the world, not only in some specific European countries, now all from around the world. And we can, of course, we are here, and all other veterinarians, we are here to advise with the best food. Again, it all comes down to the vision that the owner has. If they want to feed some people say, I want to feed raw diet. Some people say, I want to feed vegetarian diet. Some people are valuing more nutrition and more quality in the food. So we are there to meet all kind of expectations.
So give us a nice advice from your side as a doctor, of course, and you have enough experience as well for the owners, for them all pets, of course, cats or dogs or wherever. So give us a nice advice from your side.
About what? About the food or about the
health of the pet?
Well, regular examinations. Some people say, oh, my dog or cat just needs once a year vaccination. That's it. It's not like that. They are just like human. They need to get checked by the experts. They may have requirements like dental requirements. They may have we encounter a lot of problems with the parasites. So obviously they go out, they may ingest like parasites or eggs, and then this will be a problem. And later on we can have infestation. So veterinarians are there to help us to avoid this kind of challenges. So at least once every 3 months, I think pets need to get checked. So we will advise them with the proper food, with the proper care. We will check the animals. Sometimes there are some silent diseases that pet owners are not aware of it. So with a quick examination, we will find out and we can avoid complications. So just like human, they require a regular examination. As
a successful businessman, how you are choosing your team behind to give the best quality service for your customers? Of course, they are your second family. Absolutely. And your right hand.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, as I told you, I'm a very passionate person about what I do. I love what I do. So first of all, I want to make sure they have the same dream. So when you're passionate about something and you're not just here to earn salary, then you'll bring that love along.
That's it. True.
So then comes with the experience. So we have 2 types of people that we hire. One are the experienced one that they have already worked in the field, they are familiar with everything. We still invest in them and we train them and make them in our own way and standards that we are looking for. And we have other group that they are fresh start because we love to help the junior vets and junior assistants. So we bring them on board and we support them. I always say Noble is like a tiny college. We try to train people. So we raise them from ground, and I'm so proud of this to say that if they have to leave this clinic, they are much better people in terms of their work. Of course. Because we invest in their trainings and we do whatever it takes, just to make them better people. So yeah, we are very picky with that. When it comes, it's important from the moment client walks in, from the door, gets a warm welcome, feels welcome, and feels that they're here, they're going to get something valuable for their pets, and they're not just here to pay money.
That's true. So, of course, we'll inspire from His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. Since we are here in Dubai, he's saying to reach number 1, it's easy, but to continue on the same level, absolutely, it's a little bit tough or difficult. So what's your comment on that?
Well, first of all, I'm always grateful for the opportunity given, and I've always followed the same dream and same vision His Highness has. So following dreams and also focusing on what you have to do and try to be number 1 has been always my goal here, because it's not easy to be number 1, and more difficult is not easier to maintain that. Many people, when I've seen when they start something at the beginning, they're very good, but then that dream fades and that energy fades. I tried not to do that. We try, people when they walk in, they say, how many years this clinic is open? I say 17 years, 18 years. They say, it looks like new. I say, because I still paint it. Yeah. Because I still pay attention to the hygiene. I still pay attention to the details. It matters for me. And I believe I'm sure in a bigger scale, that's what Dubai and UAE's vision is. They try to be number one at everything, and they try to maintain that vision, and they try to keep the standard of a lifestyle, of everything. Basically, this vision, I think this also kind of has an impact on the people who are living here. They want to be number one. They want to adjust themselves with the culture here, you know.
Of course. In United Arab Emirates, of course, there is always vision and a new vision for next year, always. So let us talk about your vision, your future plans, since we know like you have another branch already.
Yes, yes.
So let us talk about another branch, and also about your future plan on the short term and the long term as well.
For sure. When we started Noble at the beginning, so of course at the beginning we didn't have the experience, but now that we have the experience, I just didn't want to keep that experience and the quality of the service for a limited area, because some people, they might live a bit far, so, and they were insisting that I wish you would have had a second branch, I wish you could come to our area. So that brought me the idea of opening the second branch, but probably I could do that earlier. But again, we come back to the same first question we had. I wanted to make sure we are able to offer the same quality, because it's easy to open many branches, but if you are not able to maintain the quality, that's not good for the reputation of the company. So in 2021 November, I'm proud to say that we managed to open another branch in Jumeirah Lake Towers in Dubai, and it continues growing. It is, of course, it's our another child that is growing and growing, and it gets better day by day. And of course, we are not going to stop there. We are again trying to reinvest in the smaller branch which we have, but it is a small, but it has almost all the equipments. Let's start from dermatology, dentistry, endocrinology, most complicated surgeries, laboratory. So whatever we have in the main branch, we try to make sure we have it on the smaller branch as well. And this dream continues. So I think we are going to continue the same way. We are going to, once we are sure about everything, and once we are sure that we are able to keep these standards, we are going to move to the different areas, and we're going to have more branches of Noble. And of course, the mother branch is going to still develop. It's going to have more and more. I always look around to see what are the latest equipments that are in the world. By attending the symposiums, by attending the seminars around the world, becoming familiar with the latest technology and trying to bring, because we still want to be number one as well.
Inshallah. Good luck on that, of course, Dr. Soheyl.
Thank you.
After this all years from experience till you reaching this success, who support you? Who was your backbone? Who deserve a thanks today from Dr. Soheyl?
Of course, first we are also Muslim, and we are all believe in, of course, the first support comes from God.
Yes.
And I'm always grateful for all the support, because as I said, I started this journey alone, all by myself. And I think that was the biggest support I had. Then the second support that I always got was the government, the vision that is here. I never felt here as a second level citizen or resident, that is, there is a vision like, or there is a look from above down. No, I've always been like a warm, welcoming and helpful vision in this country, which starts from the top to the bottom. So when you're visiting offices, so I think without that support, we couldn't be here as well. And of course, the third and another most important comes to my family, to my father, which has helped me a lot at the beginning, setting up this company, and my mother, and of course my wife, which has been there next to me in every step, because our work doesn't have a time limit. So I could reach home at 10 p.m. and if the emergency phone rings after 30 minutes, I should come back. She never complained, she always supported, she always stood by me. And I am really grateful for that. And I think
God bless them all, of course, Dr. Soheyl.
So
we will talk about the Emirates. There is high safety, high security, and they are supporting everyone to reach his target, reach his goal, prove himself in the market. So a last message, it will be from your side, from your company, from your team behind. We would like to start it from His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed and of course His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid and all the leadership of the Emirates.
Dr. Soheyl Simaei, and on my behalf and on behalf of my team and my family, I would like to say thank you for all the support and opportunities given to us, to the government, especially to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum for all the support through all these years that I've lived here in Dubai. Thank you for all the generosity. Thanks for all the care and the love you are giving to the people who are living in this country. And we value that, and we try to be good residents in this country and take care of your goals, because your goals are our goals.
Thank you so much, Dr. Soheyl. You was with us in Emirati TV program. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Bari.
في كل إمارة تروح تسندك عقل وروح بر ومدن وجبال حاجة ترد